Okay, what else we got in the news? Oh yeah, this is a fun story. The Atlanta Hawks.
Mm.
Big T, are you a Hawks fan?
So I was as a child big Hawks fan, and then over the years, like I just don't really watch the NBA anymore. If somebody had me list out all my favorite teams, I don't think I would list Hawks on it anymore. I
Mhm.
couldn't tell you the last time I sat down and watched a full Hawks game.
So, Aaron, have you heard the story?
I've not heard the story.
Okay, the Atlanta Hawks, they plan to have Magic City night.
Okay.
Okay? Do I have your attention?
You have my attention.
Okay, so at State Farm Arena, they were going to do Magic City Monday on March 16th. They were going to give away hoodies. They were going to sell the lemon pepper wet wings. And I don't know what else they had planned, but it seems like that's about it.
That was
right?
most of it. T.I.'s performing.
Oh, yeah,
also.
that's right. T.I. concert. Magic City Monday. And then,
Real quick, shout out to T.I., man. He just released a song. He used to be, he's a legend in the hip hop game. Released a song, Let Him Know. It's like top 50 in a Billboard. And this aging rap has never really been a thing like that. So shout out to T.I., man.
Mhm.
Great song, by the way.
How old is T.I. now?
46.
45.
Wow, it's close.
I would have guessed a little older.
Shout out to that.
so Luke Cornett, you might recognize him, Arian. He's a San Antonio Spur.
Luke Cornett.
He logged on to medium.com and blogged. He blogged through it. And he objects vehemently to Magic City Monday. He says the
Why?
NBA should desire to protect and esteem women, many of whom work diligently every day to make this the best basketball league in the world. We should promote an atmosphere that is protective and respectful of the daughters, wives, sisters, mothers, and partners that we all know and love. Allowing this night to go forward without protest would reflect poorly on us as an NBA community, specifically in being complicit in the potential objectification and mistreatment of women in our society.
I see his point. Don't know
But
that I agree. But I see it. I see a point.
Mhm.
I see how you can arrive to that conclusion. Yeah.
it's interesting because Luke Cornett he's not actually playing in this game. It's the Hawks against the Magic, and he's on the Spurs. But he's the one that wrote the blog.
And Al Horford came out and supported him also.
Al Horford did support. It is objectively really weird that an NBA team is doing like strip club night.
I was certain when I saw it was fake. I've never been more sure of anything.
I would be surprised if they're gonna have like strippers and stuff.
Right.
I
think
don't
that's gonna be
believe
the
so.
case.
They're not.
I don't think that's the case.
It's mostly about the wings and the T.I. concert.
That's what I'm probably. The wings are always amazing at strip clubs. I don't know what that is. That should be studied. But yeah, like I said, I see his point. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just a little bit more liberal when it comes to that. Like, if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
There's porn all over the place. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
I do think there is something to be said for like people with kids bought tickets to that game 3 weeks ago, and now it's strip club night.
Don't go.
What if you already bought? What if that was your kid's Christmas present?
If that is
Family in Macon.
Yeah.
They go to one Hawks game a year.
If that is the gripe, they should be able to refund the tickets. I would support that. But other than that,
That's fair.
just don't go. I don't know. It's women dancing naked. Like this is not 1950 anymore. Yeah, women are naked. Women like dancing naked. Men like watching women dance naked. This is not a surprise. All the motherfuckers sitting in the stands are here because men like women naked.
I do think it'd be very funny if that exact scenario that Big T described existed. Like some God-fearing family,
There's
small
a,
town.
there,
Like
two young,
we're going to go see the basketball game
a
again.
7 and an 11-year-old boy in Macon for Christmas.
Yeah.
Their family has enough money to go to one game a year. They opened up tickets, Hawks and Magic.
Mhm.
Their favorite, Jalen Johnson. They can't wait, March 16th.
Mommy,
And now it's
what's a
strip club
twerk?
night.
Yeah. Your mama packed sandwiches. Say thank you to mama. All right, mama. We'll be back tomorrow. You have a good. What are you going to do today, mama? Oh, you're going to
What's a
church.
twerk?
Going to church. All right. Yeah. Well, okay. We're going to stay overnight. We'll see if there's a church in Atlanta we can go to before the game. All right. We'll be back Monday night. Be safe now.
I think this would
What?
be.
Then they go to the game. Magic City.
I do. You saw the hoodie.
Oh, the hoodie's nice.
I mean, those hoodies are going to be everywhere. Those are going to be going on eBay for $400.
I wouldn't be surprised if Luke Cornett was getting paid by the
by
Hawks.
whom?
By the Hawks.
Really?
And Magic City behind the scenes.
Huh.
It's like the amount of, he's objecting to it, which, again, for the record, like, weird choice for an NBA team to have strip club night.
So that's what I was
It
saying
is
when
odd. I will admit that.
I
But
can't believe
whatever,
that's
man.
allowed, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I feel like it's Atlanta. They can get
Yeah.
away with it.
Yeah.
But I have heard excellent things about the Wings. Like really, really
Lemon
good.
Pepper Lou.
I've heard that they're one of the best in the country, so I have to try them at some point.
We're in a fallen state, promoting sin.
That's the other thing is, if you find this objectionable, which I don't find to be ridiculous at all, there's plenty of other things going on at NBA games that are already, I mean, it's not having strip club night, but like they're already
traveling. The traveling is
yes.
worse than Magic City.
Yeah,
I
the
can
new
tell you that.
the step through that everybody's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other stuff going on at professional sports games that is probably not suitable for children already.
I mean, cheerleaders, dog. Like I've said this for years. There's no point to have cheerleaders. I don't understand it. It's odd to me. It's odd.
I
Shit
think
is odd.
college they've been there for 100 years type deal, but
But
professional.
it's for the same reasons, though, right? It was just they weren't as brash back then. Cheerleaders were because older men like looking at younger women.
yeah,
Same shit.
but professional cheerleader like the NBA, the dance teams in the NBA,
That's different. Dance teams are different than cheerleaders. Dance team, there's
because
like
they're doing something.
I don't want to disrespect cheerleaders, but like dance team, like there's real like I don't know because there are cheerleading competitions. I sound misogynist.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna come for you.
Yeah.
I was
I
just
don't care
saying-
though.
I was just saying with the like you were saying to watch young women like they're dressed, provocatively.
Now I'll tell you this: when I was playing, the Washington at the time, Washington Commanders, they had the best cheerleaders from my
Really?
eyes.
Yeah.
It was
Not the Cowboys.
no, that's overhyped. I mean, listen, they're all beautiful women. Don't get me wrong, but like, I just had an eye for the Washington cheerleaders. I was like, yo, that's different. That's a lot of quality over there.
Interesting.
Shout out to them.
Might have been the best thing about the organization at the time.
Yeah, probably
Terrible
for sure.
stadium, bad team.
Probably for sure. The marching band, I believe we're the only team in the NFL that has a marching band.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they play the fight song after touchdowns.
I appreciate that. That's something I find missing from professional football.
Not the only team. I just remembered the Steve Smith marching band leader incident from last year
Yeah, that was last year.
or 2 years ago.
You
What
could
team?
have
Noted.
told me that was 2018.
The
I'd have
Baltimore
believed
Ravens.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So I think they're the only two teams then that have a marching band.
you. Every team should have a band.
I agree.
You know, another thing, Magic City is kind of like a cultural staple in Atlanta.
The Hawks in their press release called it a cultural institution.
It is. When you go to Atlanta, you gotta hit up Magic City. Usually,
No,
in my younger days.
are the dancers more talented at Magic City? Do they do like the crazy shit?
I think honestly, what happened was the hip hop scene in the early 2000s moved from like New York to Atlanta, and Atlanta became kind of like the hub for like I mean, you had Ludacris, you had T.I., you had Outkast, you had these big acts that were kind of leading the forefront of hip hop, and Magic City was a big strip club in that area, so it kind of just became a staple. I don't know that there's any difference between Magic City and a regular strip club.
But I wonder if
I
over
don't
the
say
years,
regular, but like a more known strip because Houston has a lot of very known strip clubs as well.
yeah, I just wonder if over the years, like the amount of money that got pumped into Magic City made it so that like the top tier dancers, the ones that do the crazy shit on the poles, and like the level of talent increased there as well.
I mean, don't get it twisted. There are some tricks done on poles that are impressive.
Yeah, like athletically.
Yeah, just very athletic, acrobatic shit. Like I done seen some wild shit. Like, hey, yo, what are you doing here? Impressive.
The move where they like let go at the top of the pole and then fall all the way down and catch themselves, right? Every single time I like sit up, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's impressive. It's impressive stuff. But yeah, I don't know that Magic City is like special in a way but I just think it's been promoted over, tunes for so many years that it kind of, the prestige grows. The prestige is bigger than the actual institution.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, whoever the owner is, this is a big night for him. So shout out to him.
The ticket prices jumped like 400% when they announced Magic City Monday.
This is the best type of advertisement that you can get.
Those poor kids.
Like having somebody object to your event on moral grounds just it tells you a lot about society. That we're like, oh, some people think that this is like sexist and misogynistic and objectifying. I kind of want to go.
What do you think the cheapest standing
Don't
room...
get me wrong. Like I consider myself part of that crew too. Even though I listen, sorry ladies, I do consider myself an ally. But then you hear Luke Cornett complaining about Magic City Monday and you're like, I got to see what all the fuss is about.
What do you think a standing room only ticket to Hawks Magic costs right now?
Standing room only ticket.
That's where it's sold out?
I don't know if it's sold out, but it might be because I'm looking secondary. Let me see.
115.
145.
Ooh,
if you want a seat, it's going to cost you 180.
What about the VIP lounge?
To get into Magic City. There are courtside tickets going for $12,000.
Wow. Do they have a champagne room?
At Hawks games, probably. Let me see if there's still tickets from the Hawks available.
Magic City.
Yeah, this is it's gonna be a night to remember. I got to get that hoodie though. The hoodie does look amazing, and I also have to try their wings.
League must protect and esteem women.
I agree. Can't both be true.
That's what I'm saying. I don't disagree with his take. I disagree with him wanting to cancel it, but I understand where you're coming from, brother. I get it. Yeah, it makes sense. If that's what that company wants to do, fuck it.
Yes, Arian, the game is sold out.
Hey,
I also think
180 if you want a seat.
I think it's true that you can want women to be successful and independent and strong and have all the same rights and protections as men do, and also still like titties. I don't think that those two things are mutually exclusive.
I tend to agree. I don't know. Like I said, as long as two consenting adults are involved, I got no problem with what's going on.
Right. If she feels empowered, or if she just if she just likes the job, if it's just good money and she's like, I like this job, I enjoy taking my clothes off and getting paid money. That's what I want to be doing with my life right now. And then I, as a consumer, also enjoy when she does that. I think that's capitalism. That's beautiful. I think that's empowering financially for her. So, but again, weird choice for the NBA to be like strip club night. I get
definitely
that.
Weird, definitely odd.
Yes, I get that.
David Stern would have put a stop to that.
Oh yeah, David Stern would be like, yeah, wear more clothes tonight.
That was one of his things. You got to wear a suit.
Yeah, dress code for women night. Yeah, no uncovered shoulders, ladies. All right, what else we got? Jurickson Profar.
Wait, hold on.
For another year.
Hold on. I find it odd. We talk about that. We have two women in the back. I kind of want to get there.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I saw this all over Twitter. I didn't even know what Magic City was.
I heard of it. Isn't it where like James Harden likes to go?
Going over my head.
Almost certainly. I don't know that for a fact, but that's a pretty good
My
guess.
Cleveland Cavalier. I don't know. I think it's an odd business to support for an NBA game, period. Minus all of the other things. I just think it's an odd thing.
Yeah.
Seems like it worked from a business
Well,
standpoint.
right. I also have never been to a strip club or specifically Magic City. So I don't really know the vibes like that, but like will there be strippers there?
No.
No.
I can't. I do not think that there will be.
That would surprise me.
Like
That would
that,
surprise me.
but
That's where I draw the line.
yeah, but also
Yeah.
like
Other than that, it's just kind of funny.
it's whatever.
If there were strippers taking their clothes off at an NBA game, I feel like most people would
Be like,
hey,
whoa,
hey,
whoa,
this
whoa.
is.
I
This
don't
is
even know
not-
that that's legal.
I don't think that
Right.
it is.
Probably not.
Like maybe they'll have some dancers courtside that they'll show on like the celebrity cam.
You think?
They should
I
have the
would
DJ be like,
venture-
"NJ courtside, we got candy. Everybody
Head to
give it up for-
Magic City after the game. We
Yeah.
see Sapphire.
We got candy stepping up."
What if it's just a whole bunch of magicians twerking? So I would think that there's not gonna be women wearing anything less than what cheerleaders wear. That would be my guess. If
Yeah,
there's something
that's-
else, like I said, I don't know that I.
And if you think about it this way,
Wow.
maybe they've been needing some promotion. The strippers start getting paid more now
Yeah.
that the NBA night.
and support small businesses.
Yep.
Support small businesses and support women
Mhm.
in a
There you go.
legal and safe way.
Yes,
Don't be weird with them.
not illegal,
Not illegal and not
unsafe.
unsafe.
We're a pro safety podcast.
Especially at Magic City.
Yes.
So
Prostitution should be legal.
Consenting adults.
Well, it would be safer. It would. I think STIs would drop if you could regulate it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the mindset behind Amsterdam.
Yeah, in order to participate in our services,
Nevada.
you have to pass a STI test, and all the ladies are screened. All the men that are with the ladies are screened, and if there's any women or if there's any men that want to do that too, they're all screened. Safer.
People do forget that it's legal in Nevada, like in the United States.
I did not know that actually.
Not in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go to Nevada and you go out to whatever county, Clark County, I think is where Vegas is. If you go outside
You
that
tell
county,
us, brother.
if you go outside the
Tell us.
county that Vegas is in, for the rest of the state, I think it's legal in just about every county.
Interesting.
So is it a federal law that Nevada somehow gets around, or is it just they're the only state that, and every other state says it's illegal?
That's a good question. Can we look that up?
Prostitution is not
Oldest business known to
explicitly
man.
illegal under a single federal law, but it is effectively illegal nationwide except in parts of Nevada through various federal statutes.
Probably like sex trafficking.
Federal laws criminalize specific related activities like transporting persons for commercial sex across state lines, using federal facilities, or in case involving force, fraud, coercion, or minors.
So federal facilities could probably include like highways.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's already legal here. Go to the Bunny Ranch.
Yeah.
what's the bunny
I
ranch?
remember watching that in the early days of HBO and late night
Yeah.
HBO days, Eric.
Before there was porn everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what we had was like the Bunny Ranch, real sex on
Mhm.
HBO.
Mm-hmm.
To answer your question, Mad Dog, the Bunny Ranch is just a brothel
In Vegas?
in Nevada. I think it's probably closer to Reno than it is to Vegas.
And I'm going to ask you another question.
I've never been there.
I wasn't going to ask you
Okay.
that. I've heard of brothels, and I know brothels like generally what they are, but is it literally just like women in a big house and people come in and have sex with them?
I think so. I think you walk in, and then the madam greets you.
Head bitch in charge?
Yeah, then the madam greets you, and then she brings out the ladies into the greeting room, and then she asks you which lady you like the most.
Really?
I think so.
And that exists somewhere in the United States
It
still?
exists in a lot of places. It exists.
It exists outside the United States
Way
a lot more.
It exists.
So like anytime I'm outside of the city, not because I'm against like OT play,
What's
but
OT
out of town.
Oh, okay.
An away game.
No, but because I know like there's a lot of trafficking that goes on, and it's less regulated in other places. So anytime I go places and you get courted all the time, I'm like, nah, hell no, I don't even, because this is, there's some dirty shit going on and probably kidnap people and fuck all that. So I don't even play in that field. Can't do it.
Wow. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, I know that there's
It's a wild world we live in, man.
It is.
there's a bunch in Nevada. There's some in Key West too.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm telling tales out of school, if that's like giving up the game.
Oh, are those underground?
I don't know if they're specifically. I probably shouldn't have said anything. They might come after me now.
People gonna, yeah.
I think they might operate with like a wink and a nod.
Hmm.
Again, never been to a brothel myself. Do know several people that have been to brothels.
Any that work here?
I don't think so. I don't think if I like,
That was an interesting way to phrase that answer.
because like guys don't have the brothel. I can't remember having a brothel conversation with everybody that works here.
Oh, I thought you meant you knew of someone, you just weren't sure how you would classify their employment status.
No, I've never. There's like a handful of dudes that I know that like personally that have been to brothels, and none of them work at Barstool.
Okay.